I am Geneva Swift, and I have great news. So many of you have called in agreeing with my opinion about that hussy Vienna Hyatt that WOAK's owner Kim Hughes has decided to make me an official co-host of Oakdale now. Your support means the world to me. We at the Illinois Citizens Against Nudity are finally going to have our voices heard. Women should be modest and keep their goodies completely covered when they are not at home alone with the lights out. I would like to thank Mrs. Hughes for giving me and all of the ICAN the opportunity to express our nutty opinions on camera. This is proof that our righteous fury cannot be defeated by the harlots and man-whores who actually approve of nudity. Brad called in sick today, so I will be hosting today's episode with Vienna once she finally arrives. Yes, I know, you hate Vienna as much as I do. If I weren't such a lady I would call her a skank. I've just received word that Vienna has arrived and is in wardrobe right now. Yes, I must applaud with you. It is so nice to know that Vienna will actually be wearing clothes on today's broadcast. Proof that my message has been heard. Here she comes now, ladies and gentlemen. That Scandinavian prostitute herself, Vienna Hyatt.
Hello Geneva. It's so good to see you again.
Holy applesauce and gravy, Batman. What are you wearing?
I had it custom made for you. Do you like it?
You look amazing.
You really think so?
I meant appalling. You are an appalling Isabel.
If I'm so appalling, why do you keep staring at me?
I am not staring.
You are so staring. What do you think, audience? Clap if you think that Geneva is checking out my leads.
That doesn't prove anything. The degenerates in the audience applaud no matter what happens. Audience, applaud if you think Vienna needs to put on some clothes.
I think the audience clearly doesn't like you, Miss Geneva Swift.
Well, I never. These perverts may approve of your lack of modesty, but I'll have you know that there are thousands of members in the ICAN who agree with me.
Really? That reminds me. After the horrible things you said about me yesterday, I did a Google search on the Illinois Citizens Against Nudity.
You did?
That's right, and do you know what I found?
Hundreds of links.
No. In fact, I didn't find any links. There is no online trace of the Illinois Citizens Against Nudity. Do you care to explain that, Miss Geneva Swift?
Well, I'll have you know that the ICAN does not approve of the internet. It is a breeding ground for pornography.
A likely story, so I did some more digging.
Something tells me I'm not going to like what you found out.
There is not a single Geneva Swift living in Illinois. Care to explain? Well, do you have nothing to say?
Could you excuse me for just one moment? I have to be.
Let's hope that's the last we see of her.